For those that don't know me, my name is Jovi. And for those that do know me and are watching this video, welcome back. It's so nice to see you again. Yes, so for this video, it's going to be like a chatty get ready with me, chit chat get ready with me, even though I'm not going anywhere. And yeah, I just wanted to catch up with you guys. This is gonna be life update. This is well overdue, because I know I am in and out on YouTube a lot, and I really need to be more consistent. I really want to be more consistent, but I think we can all agree that this year took a toll on a lot of us. But yeah, that's what this video is. So if you want to see how I got this look didn't come out exactly how I thought it would, but if you want to see how I got this look and you want to hear what it is that I have to say about what's been going on in the world, what's been going on this year, and where I've been, how I've been dealing with everything, then just keep on watching. My face is already done. I'm sorry if I'm looking a little pale. I shouldn't be, because in person I assure you it matches, but with the lighting it's kind of washing me out a little bit. Like, this is the best I can do with the lighting, so don't worry, I match. Okay, I am going to be playing around with the Lorac Pro Artistry book. You see how big this thing is? Like, this thing is huge. Look at the colors. I have been wanting this palette since it came out. It's like sometime after it came out. The first time I saw it on like social media, I was like, I want that palette, and then I found out it was like 50 bucks or something like that, and I was like, I'm gonna hold off. I got this in November. Yeah, just last month I got it, and since it's like not brand new anymore, it was a little cheaper. So if you are interested in getting this palette, just look it up. There are a few different sites that are selling it. I've already like used it a couple times. I only messed with a few colors, so this isn't going to be a first impression. I just couldn't wait. But we're gonna be messing around with some colors today. So for today's look, I want to do a winter inspired look, and I'm thinking blue. I just don't want to do red and green, because I know like when you think of the winter holidays, you think of Christmas, so a lot of people usually do red and green, and I don't really want to do red and green. I just want to do something a little different. So I'm thinking, when I think of winter, I think of blue and I think of white. I think I brought my white liner because I have an idea in my head of what I kind of want to do. So yeah, I'm gonna start off, well, I guess I shouldn't like, well, I'll try to tell you guys the products along the way, but this is not a makeup tutorial. This is more like a chit chat get ready with me. So yeah, but yeah, so I'm gonna start off by using the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. This is their white shade. Finally got a hold of a white concealer. Okay, so where have I been? Oh, it's really white. Duh, Jovi, what'd you expect? Since the last time I like was consistently posting, oh no, it wasn't the spring makeup look. It was like some easy ways to save money. I think that was the last video I made in like the springtime. But basically where I have been since then is I didn't go anywhere necessarily. A lot went on in the world after, not too long after I had posted my last like kind of consistent video on YouTube. A lot more than like what already has been going on, which is this pandemic. But my thoughts are like all over the place. I didn't write anything down or anything like that to help me stay on track and not be all over the place. But you know, the Black Lives Matter movement, on top of it being a pandemic already as is, like on top of that, of course, Black people are getting killed, and justice is not being served. That took a toll I know on me personally, that took a toll on a lot of people, I'm sure as well. I know YouTube, at that point in time, YouTube was pretty dry. Like a lot of YouTubers took a break because it was just a lot. It was a lot going on, and it's still going on. It isn't as what's the word? It's not like trending as much anymore, I feel, but it's still going on. YouTube was honestly the last thing on my mind. Filming was the last thing on my mind. Everything that was going on took a physical toll on me personally. I know, like, it was just so much to take in, and so much to take in to the point where it was affecting me physically. I tried to go to, like, I've been to a few protests, a few marches, and I was still working, so working from home, but still working. So a lot of them were like during the week, during business hours, and I couldn't go because I had to work. So I've been to a few, which was a great experience, despite the situation for why we were experiencing it. But if that wasn't going on, I was trying to stay, you know, up to date with everything that was going on. I don't trust the news personally. I don't watch the news. The news only puts in what they want to put in. They only put in part of what's going on. They don't put the full truth in. They twist words, and I just don't trust the news. I've been on like social media. Twitter was a really good source for me. Thank God for the 21st century, for having cell phones, for being able to just have our own piece of evidence that we can post on our own mainstream like social media, what do they call, plugs, accounts, because that's where the real raw truth footage is. I was on my phone endlessly. If I wasn't working, if I wasn't protesting, I was on my phone staying up to date. Thank God, like one of the few things that was good about, not like there's anything good about the pandemic, but for me personally, one of the things that I'm just so thankful for was that I still have a job throughout all of this, because I know there were a lot of people that, you know, lost their job or were, you know, furloughed or whatever the case may be, because the economy did take a really bad hit. We basically went through a second depression. I was really thankful for that, because I was able to, you know, try to help out where I could, as far as helping with bailout funds and things like that. Pool party, then go into Shy. Ooh, it's a huge palette, but oh, I dipped into it. Okay, but Pool Party is this like this very light one, and then Shy is is this one right here. I don't even know if you guys saw that on camera or not, but that's basically what I was getting myself like into. I was just trying to stay informed. I just wanted accurate sources, and I was really grateful to, you know, still be getting money because I'm still working, that I was able to at least like help fund for bailout funds or whatever. And you know, you don't need to have money to help out. Educating yourself, staying aware of what's going on, helping educate others in a way too, like you know, just making sure other people are aware, like just endlessly posting on social media things that people need to know and people need to draw attention to spread the awareness. Like simple little things like that can help. Sharing a link to help for like a bailout fund, or to help with information for people that are protesting, to help them stay safe. Like the littlest things could help. You don't need to have money. I'm just grateful in my case because I am one of the, you know, less amount of people during the pandemic that, you know, didn't lose their job and got to still work and, you know, make money. I was able to put in something for the funds. But on top of that, I was, you know, trying to keep myself educated on what was going on and everything else. So from this point forward, because I was going to put the link, I have a link that I There's a link that contains a whole bunch of other links of like resources, different bailout funds, like all this other information that could really help out with different causes. I'll have it in my description box down below from now on. I didn't want to just put it there and then if anybody who actually checks my description box see that it's there and I don't explain that why it's there, like and this is something that needs to be addressed, so I'm going to address it. Yeah, just letting you guys know from now. But I definitely wanted to do like a sit down talking video for this. This isn't something I can just like breeze by. I don't see it that way. But yeah, a lot was going on then. It's just ridiculous having to, it was hard, because I remember the first time I heard of a protest that was going to happen like around the place where I live, like around my area. I wanted to go, but I was so conflicted because it's still a pandemic. Like I had to choose. I felt like I had to choose between being safe and staying at home or going out and trying to make a change, and it just shouldn't be that way. But I didn't want to put the people that I live with at home at risk because I'm going out and it's like protests. It's a huge, you know, group of people, and that kind of conflicts with the fact of this pandemic. Just like with this virus, you're not supposed to be close to people. So it was hard because I would feel so bad if I didn't go and be a part of it. But I ended up deciding to do it and just trying to still like keep my distance from everyone else, be completely safe, brought my hand sanitizer with me. Like I've already you know, did all the safety precautions. I just couldn't sit by knowing that I could, you know, participate and try to make a change in some way by just staying at home. But it just sucks. Like no one should ever have to be in that kind of predicament or that situation where they have to choose between those two. I was gonna curse, but let me not. It's frustrating. So I'm trying, okay. Like, can we just focus on the fact that it's a pandemic and can we like get this out of the way? On top of that, racism doesn't stop. It doesn't stop for anybody. It doesn't take a break. It doesn't care if it's a pandemic. It's annoying and it's unfortunate, but that's been a big reason why I have not been on YouTube. A huge reason. Also, 2020, this year was not a year that any of us expected, I'm sure. Like, imagine on December 31st of 2019, we were all counting down for the new year, getting excited for a new year, a new start to a new decade, just to get this free for 2020. Like, you know, a lot of people, myself included, thought that, you know, maybe this pandemic is going to be over by then, because they said something at first about how, oh, the temperature has something to do with the pandemic. Like, it can die down in really, really high temperature. So a lot of people, including myself, thought, okay, so maybe when summer comes, like things won't be as bad or anything like that. But honestly, the cases went up the whole time. Like throughout this year, it just went up the whole time. Regardless of what the season was, and we're basically at our second breakout of it all. So I ended up having a quarantine birthday, and that was the first time I was really going to try to like do a vlog or film for YouTube, but it was just so much going on that filming was at the back of my head. Filming was on the back of my mind, and I just didn't have the time to film and get ready. Yeah, I had a quarantine birthday, and honestly speaking, you guys, even though it wasn't the birthday that I expected, I know for a lot of people that had quarantine birthdays, it wasn't what they expected either, or what they originally had planned, but it was personally like my best birthday. Top 3, and it's not 3. And let me tell you why. So I had a little small backyard thing, and no worries, like I stayed true to the CDC guidelines. I didn't want to, you know, break that. Like, it's still a pandemic, but I still wanted to have like a decent time on my birthday. I wanted to still make the best of it. So my dad allowed me to do a little backyard thing. I had under 10 people at the event. I invited a few friends. I don't even have that many friends. Let's start there. I have a tight circle, okay? It was actually like really chill. It was fun. And it was the first time I could think of when I've ever had something for my birthday that like everyone I invited actually came. And it just made me happy. I've never felt more loved, more seen. Oh my God, more seen than any other birthday ever. I just felt so loved, so seen, so appreciated. The people that couldn't make it for my birthday, they still showed out in different ways. Like I had a friend who went out of her way to surprise me by sending me, you know, my birthday gift in the mail. I had another friend who sent my birthday gift like early to make sure that, you know, I was gonna get it in time. Like, it's just like the littlest things. It's not even the fact that I got it like gifts. It's just the fact that they put in the effort, knowing that, okay, I won't be able to be there for you physically, but like I'm still thinking about you and I still want you to be surprised and, you know, like have a, you know, a decent day. People give Leo so much crap for like making their birthdays a big deal, but honestly, I think anyone should make their birthday a big deal regardless of what your zodiac sign is. Like, your birthday only comes once a year, you know, like why wouldn't you take advantage of that? That's the one day that is literally all about you. People are celebrating you, the fact that you're here on earth, you're alive, you're healthy, you get to see another year of life, you get to have another year of life. Why wouldn't you want to make a big deal out of that? That's how I see it, and that's why I make a big deal of my birthday every year. It's not because I'm a Leo. I think it's just because, like, thank God I made it to another year, especially like with this year and this pandemic. Some people didn't make it to the next day. Unless you're like a Jehovah's Witness or something, like unless it's against your religion to celebrate your birthday, I think no matter when you were born, no matter what your zodiac sign is, like, make the most out of your birthday. It's your day, you know? Make the most out of it, especially with this year. If you had a quarantine birthday, I hope you made the most out of it. Like, this year was crappy and it wasn't what any of us wanted or expected of this year, but shout out to you for making it to another year. Still, like, you're still here despite everything that's been going on. That's enough and some to celebrate, in my opinion. This look ain't looking anything like how I want it to look. This is looking real messy. This is why I do my eyes first and then my like foundation, like my face, to clean everything up. But the truth of the matter is, we had a little family Christmas photo shoot earlier, and I just did not feel like taking off everything. So I just took off the eye look that I did for the photo shoot because I knew like that's not what I wanted to do for this video. I wanted to do a really colorful look. So yeah, I'm just gonna start. I'm freeballing it. Despite how things went down this year, I never went a day without like reminding myself of things to be thankful for and grateful for. And this is not to take away the fact that like this year was a terrible year. I just want to make that clear. I don't want to make anyone think that I'm trying to take away the fact that this year was complete donkey. Like, this year was really bad this year. Like, not even just economically with people losing their jobs, but people are dying every day because of this virus. And there are still people out there that are not taking it seriously, not wearing their masks. There are people that were protesting for their lives, to be able to live in the skin color that they're in, that they were born in, and that they can't help. And there are people that were protesting over wearing a mask. Like, we are not the same. This year was trash. Absolutely, absolute trash. I'm not taking that away. But I just want to take a moment, like, just to talk about some of the positives that I found within this year. And like, for me personally, a positive was like I said earlier, I still was able to work, and I'm so thankful for that. I literally would not like go a day without reminding myself or like mentally just telling myself how thankful and blessed I am to still be working, because not everyone woke up still having a job. That's one thing. Another thing, I got to really save, which is something I never really got to do before. Even pre like pandemic, just like with previous jobs I've had, I didn't make enough to be able to save, because I don't have to travel to work because of the pandemic, and I've been working from home. And also because everything was shut down for like, I don't know, like the first couple of months or so earlier this year, I really got to just save. Like, I finally got to open up a savings account. I finally got to actually put money into my savings account. The only thing I was really spending money on at the beginning of the quarantine was food, when I would go grocery shopping, because that was one of the only few things that were like open at the time. I didn't see point of like buying any clothes if like there was nowhere to go. So got to spend more time with my cat because of this new job that I have, which I do love my job, but it consists of me being gone practically the whole day. And ever since he's been here around, he's not used to me being gone the whole day, so I feel so bad when like I have to go to work and I wouldn't be back until like 8 o'clock at night, and I leave at like 5:30, 6 in the morning. So I actually got to, you know, stay at home and be with him, which is nice, because I think like mid-key he has separation anxiety too. For anyone new watching that like doesn't know me, I live with my dad, but I visit my mom when I can, and it's just nice being able to work from home because you can work from anywhere. So I got to like spend a good month with her during the summer, which was really nice. This is the DFA Cosmetics. It's one of their like glitters. This is in Ccgrwm. Gaining weight, because I've gained weight during quarantine. And you know what? For anybody watching this that has gained weight too, it is absolutely fine. And I'm also telling myself this in a way because it's something that like, I know it's okay, but because I'm not used to like gaining so much weight at this rate, because we're inside and, you know, for safety purposes with the quarantine going on, it's hard, especially when you have people bringing it up and reminding you that you are gaining weight. Like, yeah, like I don't see it for myself, like it's my body, I think I know, and it's looking a little different, or, you know, things change. So it's perfectly fine, you guys. Anyone watching this that is like, you know, feeling some type of way, maybe they're a little insecure, or, you know, they've also had people like comment and, you know, tell them about how much weight they're gaining or how much they're changing throughout, you know, quarantine. It's a pandemic. Like, we have to be safe, we have to stay home. There were some gyms that opened. I mean, depending on where you are, I know there are some places in like America that the gyms are completely closed. In my area, the gym opened back up, and I was like, no, I have freezed my account for 3 months because I'm not going to the gym during a pandemic. 1, 2, if you go to the gym, as far as I'm aware, at least like where I'm from, where I am, you have to wear your mask still because it's still a pandemic. I can't work out wearing a mask, I'm going to pass out. So, and it's hard because like not everybody has a space at home to work out. Also, some people don't have the motivation like that to work out at home. I know, like, I didn't have the motivation to, so, you know, it's, you know, all we really do is just sit at home, eat, look out the window. If you're of age, drink, you know, to relieve some stress. Like, of course you're gonna gain weight. It's normal, it's a pandemic, but you know what? You're inside, you're healthy, and you're being safe. That's what matters. When this is over, because it will be over eventually, we can go back to the gym or go back and doing whatever we wanna do, whatever the case may be, but it's normal, it's okay. We're going through something that a lot of us, if any of us, have never been through before, and we're just trying to survive. The last thing that really matters is how much weight you've gained, okay? I'd rather stay inside and be safe, but I'm trying to find ways. There are ways where you can work out at home, like you could do at-home workouts and you don't need equipment or anything, but If you can't do it, you can't do it. If you don't feel like doing it, you don't feel like doing it. Don't push yourself too much. Like, I know I'm sure people's mental and emotional state is very, very fragile because we're inside. Like, we can't go anywhere, we can't do anything. So just a reminder for anyone who may have needed it, like, you're doing amazing, sweetie. You're still here despite everything that's going on. The little things that, you know, people may be coming at you for or whatever, maybe bringing you down, just know that those things, they're fixable. You know, more than likely they're fixable. But right now, the focus is surviving. Use this white liquid liner. Ooh, am I? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Okay, I can't do this on camera. I will be right back. This look did not come out exactly the way I thought it would. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new and you like what you see and you would like to see more from me, please press that subscribe button down below. I love making new friends, and I will see you guys in the next video.